Well, hello there, and welcome to today's stream. We're going to be playing some Minecraft on the private server that I have while we're talking about what is anxiety, okay? What is anxiety really? What does it look like so that way we can be better equipped to deal with it when it crops up instead of letting it eat our lunch and make us miserable as it tends to do? Let's just jump right into that. Well, welcome back to the Guild Gaming with thoutraid. I'm Brandon, and with me today is Dan. And
Hey.
hey, and today we're playing some Minecraft while talking about what does anxiety look like. I think this is a pretty important thing to be asked because it could be really easy to get hit by anxiety and not even know you're being hit. And then next thing you know, you're having a miserable day because you're feeling some sort of way, but you just don't realize it's actually anxiety being the normal peace that it is. Piece, not Peace, as in piece of. Anyways,
The piece of blankety blank.
yes, exactly. That it
Yeah.
is. So yeah. All right. The server is still running. I'm going to. Is it nighttime?
Nope. Oh, look at you. You weren't even. That's why I couldn't find you. You're not here.
Exactly. I can't be where I am not. Let me get myself out of creative mode.
So philosophical.
I know.
I cannot be where I am not.
Yes, exactly. All right. I'm
So
now.
here's something I'm thinking. We've got these really tall, crazy spires and stuff. Maybe maybe we do like a nice fortress on top of one of these hills. I know with create mod there are like winches and things like that, so we could do like a lift pulley system
Oh, that's true.
to get up and down. That'd be kind of fun.
Hold on. I gotta turn down the birds. The birds are just a tad bit too loud for me. Okay, 30% should be good. All right, cool. Actually, but the music is not, ironically. So that could go to 100, but the birds have to go to less than 100.
Now, yeah, I guess we just got to start though by
Figuring out the perfect location to build.
punching some trees.
Well, that too.
Because no matter where we build,
Now
yeah.
here's the thought though. Do we want to continue to explore to find the home perfection, or do we want to put down roots here in this current section?
We can explore, but wood. We need wood first.
Fine, I guess.
I mean, no matter what, that's how you start playing the game.
I already do like this one section here by itself because you're surrounded by all these crags and or mountains, which is beautiful, and it's
Yeah, it's
relatively
cool.
flat, but it might be something better.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of like this little, but yeah, we'll just have to see. Hey, quality of life thing. You should just unlock all the recipes for both of us.
Wait, but what? They're not automatic? Wait.
No, in the recipe book, you have to like progress in the game to get more. It's dumb. Anyway, /recipe/give.
Slash
Wait. Oh wait, no, /give. Wait. No, I can't.
give.
It's not showing up. I think it's /recipe, then give, then just like the asterisk will give us all the recipes. Or
Did that work?
all.
Oh god, yeah, that
there
worked.
it is.
That worked
Yep.
and you freaked out.
Yeah, well, it started doing the crazy warblies in the top of my screen.
Just
All right, so that's cool. So now we got that.
so now we don't have to worry about the special builds.
Yeah.
Now here's the challenging thing. Without having the mod what's it called? Gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of the mod. There is a
Just
mod.
enough items.
Yes, I can't figure out. Like, I don't know the recipes automatically to the create mod without having that there for me to see.
Yeah. Okay.
So I might have to add that
might-
for next time.
It might be. It just looks so terrible. It's an assault on my soul.
There probably is a way to make it disappear, though. I have to imagine that is the case.
Yeah, that would make sense. All right, I made a boat. Do we want to explore?
Yes, that would be good.
I guess we should set a waypoint here
Oh, that will also be good.
in case we want to come back.
Such great ideas.
Yeah, I'm full of them. I'm full of it.
I want to check one thing real quick to see stream's health and everything. Make sure we're not having 1,000 issues. Oh, it's healthy. No problems. Excellent health. Let's go.
Amazing.
Beautiful. I'm so happy that I don't have to worry about that right now. Okay, cool. All right. So now that I have that new starting point, there we go. I don't want it to look ugly brown. Let's make it slightly less ugly yellow. All right. Save. Close. Cool. Now I'll be able to find this as well and return if it turns out to be the best we find. Whoa!
So,
Wait! Where are you headed? Wait!
I'm just going on adventure, man. Whoa.
Wait!
What? What?
I was gonna join you in the boat.
You can see me on the mini map.
I can't. I just have to make my own boat.
Oh,
Go here.
you want to be just two straight guys in a boat?
Yeah, 6 inches apart because they're not gay.
Well,
Do that.
yeah, you should get your own boat.
Oh, okay.
I rode like halfway back.
I'm like, nah. I ain't feeling it. All right, fine.
I want to be untethered.
Okay. I'm getting myself all that I need. All right. Oh wait, I didn't make the boat. I made everything but the boat.
Insane terrain. There's a mod, right, for that's changing the terrain.
Okay, partially, but it's also 1.8.2, so there's that as well.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
right now it says we're in the plains, but we're definitely not in plains. It's got to be the mod.
Look at that cliff. It's just a 1x1 block off of nothing.
I know, it's like a slate of rock that's jutting out.
Oh my
It's kinda
god.
fun.
That's beautiful.
Hayes Mountain.
And then there's also the seas. Ooh, I just love how the sky just changed gray. That's cool. There's also seasons, and I don't know what season it is, unfortunately, or how to figure that out.
Okay.
Oh wow, I like this.
I thought you uninstalled the seasons one.
No,
'cause
it
was
wasn't-
dropping leaves.
No, it wasn't the seasons mod that was doing it. It was the weathered nature mod that was doing that.
Okay. Oh, a cow. That might be good for us to slay, and a chicken.
A lot of chickens.
A bunch of chickens.
And a
right,
jungle
get over
biome too. Hello.
Oh, there's half slab stone naturally spawning.
Oh,
Cool.
oh god, I this is not the best part. I came out of like the highest peak, nothing to climb. All right.
Yeah, you could have put in where I did, but
You know,
you chose otherwise.
I choose the hardest route, Dan. We've been over this.
Yeah, but just a second ago you were like, "Let me get in your boat." Oh yeah, I forgot you could make. I don't know why, but I forgot you could make stone tools. My mind was like, "It's from wood to iron. We gotta find iron."
Just that picture of the person trying to climb the stairs, and they're like 1 foot at the bottom, then they have the other foot like halfway up the top, and there's
Yeah,
like all these
exactly.
steps they're skipping. Yep. Straight to iron we go, even though you technically can't, but we're going straight to iron.
All right. So now, okay. So, give me these stone tools so I can throw away these disgusting wood tools.
I mean, they have their start.
You literally hold on to them for like 1 minute. They're a pointless item.
Oh, ow. Rip wood weapons and wood tools.
Are you wood tools? No.
No.
You don't need to take this personally. It's not personal.
But what if I do?
Don't. And there you go.
Okay.
All right. We gotta find sheep, don't we, to be able to sleep through the night.
Yes. Sheep and sleep kind of rhyme, so that's why that's how
But
that works.
Yes, but I don't think we'll find them in the jungle mountains.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think sheep ever... I've never seen sheep spawn in any kind of a jungle biome.
Really?
Before.
I'm pretty sure I've
Have
had
you?
to. I feel like I have.
I don't think they spawn in them, but... Oh, copper!
Oh,
That's
hello.
something I want.
And that's something we'll probably need for certain things in the crate mod if I match it. Wait, are you going? Oh, you're back in the water. Okay. I was like, where did you go?
Yeah.
Moving right
Trying to get away from the jungle.
What is that?
Stupid jungle.
What is this? Is a new ore I have not seen. I don't know what it is. I have to mine it. I can't mine it. I need to get rid of the wood that I'm holding on to.
Yeah. Stupid wood.
That's so
All right,
hard.
Can I mine it? Hopefully it'll give me something.
Give me
No.
something good.
It did not.
Oh,
We
darn.
need iron to mine that. But there's coal here. We need coal. So let's grab the coal and go. Yeah, it's turning nighttime. That's bad.
Progress has been great. We got wood, and that was about it.
You know what's maybe a mod worth looking at for next time to add to this? It's called Time and Wind. It lets you change how long the day and night cycle is. So you can extend day and keep night the same, or shorten night, or whatever.
That actually would be nice to have. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always kind of felt like the day cycle was too short.
Although I feel tempted if I were to go
Personally.
in that direction, I would also want to make it that nighttime is harder because it's going to daytime last longer.
Yeah.
I'm applying checks and balances that are unnecessary to myself.
Sometimes you gotta check yourself before
Yes.
as the phrase goes, before you. Ah! No!
Oh god! I just dropped.
Okay.
Ow! Ah!
It's time to get in the boats and row away.
Get in the boat, loser. Let's go.
Maybe we just like hang out on this tiny little island for the night.
Sounds like a good idea. They can't get us
yeah.
there.
I don't think so.
I
think
hope
we're
not, at
pretty
least.
safe.
Although, who knows? A trident drown can show up.
Well, yeah, yes, that could happen. Hopefully it doesn't.
Your chances of being killed on a tiny little island is very low, but it is not zero.
But never zero.
Yes. Just here for a short while and then to go back to work. Well, welcome, Amethyst.
Yeah, welcome. Hello. Why don't I see your chat?
I
I
don't
have
know.
YouTube pulled up. Is that where it's?
It is, yep. I am... Oh, Lord. Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. I don't know.
Just took
YouTube
it.
live chat is a good stuff.
It's so good.
Never any problems here.
Ever. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think this island should be safe. Also, it's still a gorgeous view. My God.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm making us a little furnace.
I thought,
Uh.
when I first started here, because of how mountainous, I thought maybe I should start a new one. But I was like, it's so beautiful. Mountains are just gorgeous, and I love it.
Yeah, it is fun. I think that the terrain is from something. This doesn't look like natural Minecraft. Even post, while what do they call it? I don't know. The update that made it all look nice. This is still something I think is from a mod, but it's nice. Looks
Yeah,
good.
no, I'll give you that. I do think that this is oh, that's a drowned.
Yep.
I definitely do think it's a part of a mod.
Hmm.
The Terralith mod. At least
Oh,
he doesn't
okay.
have a trident. If it had a trident, I'd be instantaneously dead, probably.
I do. Oh, I have one piece of iron. That means it's time for a shield.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, I don't have enough wood. Never mind.
Rip, I have some wood for you, but I need to get this drown taken care of first. Goodbye, drown.
Got him.
I have some wood for you. Here we go.
Oh, you're so kind.
I'm here for you. Don't worry. All right. Anxiety.
Yeah.
It's a good moment while we're waiting for the night to pass. So yeah, this is an interesting thing to kind of go over because it seems, I don't know, the way I worded the description and everything as I was thinking about it, it seems like something that it should be relatively self-explanatory. Just the word, especially once you've been through, high school and you graduated, you've learned all the words you're going to learn through schooling. But I don't know, it just has a way of creeping up on you before you realize it. And especially, like if you've grown up like me and you feel like maybe there's a purpose to it of protection, figuring things out, whatever. It could be even harder to spot anxiety because you feel like there's a purpose to it.
You grew up thinking that anxiety was like in some ways good? Is that what you mean?
Well, like, not necessarily that I think in and of itself it's good, but that by worrying about something or being anxious about something, it proves it's me focusing on the problem so I can figure out a solution. Somehow faster, better, built to last stronger. I don't know, but whatever. By
So
being anxious about something, I'm thinking about it and I'm able to find a solution. Kind of thing. It's
so
not.
it was kind of like you if I put it in my own words what you just said, like there was like a fixation that would grip you a lot when you would like, I have to figure this out, and you maybe didn't realize until later that was anxiety.
Well, um, maybe I feel like that's. I don't remember the last time I would have thought that specifically, but what I'm trying to point at more specifically is that uh when I've had the thought process of by being anxious about something or fixated on something so I can figure it out, when like there's a part of it where like I can work on something, figure it out, move on, we're good, we fixed the issue because I was able to focus on the issue. But then true anxiety slips in and I don't realize it because I'm trying to figure out the solution to the thing I'm fixated on in the moment. So maybe I worded that incorrectly. If you're like me and you try to really focus in on a problem to try to find a way to prevent yourself from being hurt by it or to be better at taking care of the issue should it arise in your life or whatever, it makes it harder to recognize, for me at least, when I'm actually anxious and it's gone from being maybe potentially useful to just not useful at all. And maybe that whole mindset is just not useful, period, but that has been the mindset. My approach is I try to prevent future problems today by focusing on it, but then that just kind of results in anxiety.
Yeah, I think what you just said, try to focus on preventing future problems by focusing on it today. I think that I'm sorry, I got distracted by Amethyst I didn't see anxiety like that. I usually overthink. LOL. That's really cool how you view it. So I think when you're looking at it that way, or when you're approaching things that way, it can be easy to go from planning ahead, which is a good thing, to worrying, which is not a good thing. You know,
Right.
it can be easy to cross over. I think,
Right.
because it is like you have to like in life, you have to make some plans ahead to avoid making the same mistakes over and over again, or finding yourself into the same situation that you don't want to find yourself in.
Right.
But yeah, it can go pretty easily, excuse me, from anxiety, or from planning ahead to worry or anxiety.
Yeah.
I think worry and anxiety are, at least in the way that I experience them, they're usually interchangeable.
Yeah. Uh yeah, I do think worry and anxiety are hand in hand, but they definitely are separate words for a reason, because I think worry is more chronic and anxiety is more acute. Uh
Yeah.
cuz I don't know, I think at least no, I should look at the definitions that way. Like I'm giving this the proper justice that it deserves. Definition. Oh, that's not how you spell definition. Definition that is not of anxiety. The
Look
feeling.
at that sunrise. Woohoo.
Although, to be fair, part of it is also says a feeling of worry. So worry is in the category of anxiety. Nervousness or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with a uncertain outcome. Imminent event. What about worry? To give way to anxiety. I think it's interesting that both worry and anxiety have worry and anxiety in the definition.
They have each other in their definition.
Right, so they, well, proves further they go hand in hand. But to give way to anxiety or an ease, to allow one's mind to dwell on difficulty or troubles. A state of anxiety or uncertainty over actual or potential problems.
Amethyst says, I feel worries sometimes lead to anxiety, maybe. Yeah, okay. So if you're thinking of worry as this, like what I think Brandon was saying, worry being kind of a word for like a state of mind where you live afraid of things, that can lead, that state of mind would cause you anxiety moment to moment. I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a constant state of worry, you're opening the door to anxiety.
Right.
It just makes it easier for anxiety to hit. But I really do think that anxiety is something that people feel in the moment, and worry is something that it's just like a low-grade anxiety that exists because you're focused on something and expecting something to happen.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, it shows differently depending on who you are too. One person may feel anxious and they may get like snippy and lash out or whatever. Another person may feel anxious and kind of withdraw and get isolate themselves.
That is fair.
And actually, in my own life, I've actually noticed like if I let anxiety or worry go on for too long unchecked, it sometimes can lead to like physical symptoms like cramps or just different things that like my body actually is kind of like collapsing on it. It's not totally collapsing on itself. That's too dramatic, but you know what I'm saying? It reacts to the fact that I've just been in this constant state of anxiety.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people like me that don't realize, like I didn't realize, where these symptoms are here because I've been feeling anxious. I wasn't aware that I've been feeling anxious. But I know that when these symptoms show up, it's most likely some form of anxiety tied to it.
Mm.
So then I start to look at, okay, what things have been, what stressors, to use like a psychological term, what are the stressors that are causing me to feel anxiety, like those external forces that are putting pressure on me so that I feel it internally.
Yeah. It's good to be aware of that.
Yeah, because I don't know, it can be so sneaky. Like, honestly, I didn't know that that I had like anxious thoughts, that I had a tendency towards anxiety in different situations. I didn't know that till a few years ago, And
Really?
I look back and I'm like, wow, it's always been this way. Like, I can see so clearly now that it's always been this way. But it just totally slipped under my radar because no one was really talking about anxiety in my like development, in my circles, my family. It wasn't a thing that we talked about in the, I don't know, communities that I was a part of. It was like, growing up Christian, it was just like, be anxious for nothing. People would just quote the scripture, be anxious for nothing. And like, okay, the only thing I knew about anxiety was that it wasn't good, and don't do it. So it flew under my radar.
Mm. Yeah, I've been well acquainted with anxiety for most of my life. I know the feeling well, but I feel like there was also, one, I saw it modeled a lot, and two, I had the freedom to express that emotion too. So
Yeah.
it was not hard for me to recognize it when it cropped itself up. But
Yeah.
one of the things that I did not learn until this year, like a big thing, was just how much fear of rejection was a thing in my life, and how much anxiety that produced for me. Because I experienced rejection, and I don't like rejection, but I did not realize how many parts of my life it had its little tentacles in, trying to...
It's sticky paws on.
Yeah. A sneaky little piece.
So I'm moving on to like the other side of this mountain because I want to get to more water and see what other biomes are on the other side.
I have been doing that too. I've just been exploring the top of the mountain rather than the bottom of it.
Okay, gotcha.
I've been trying to find like a good place to build up here potentially.
I don't really personally, I don't want to build in any kind of a jungly biome.
Oh.
I think the noise would get to me. This is interesting. If you keep going, there's like purple trees. What is this? Lavender Valley.
Oh. I'm a coming. I think I lost you on the map though. Where the heck?
You should be able to see my name in the corner. I should be like top right-ish.
Ah!
You.
Oh, that I just fell into a hole. I didn't realize it was a hole.
I just glanced over. All right, see you later, Amethyst. Thanks for joining us for a bit.
Gotta figure out. Oh, before I fall into another hole. Oh my god. Hello, that's beautiful.
Maybe don't fall in another hole.
Wow, I never considered that, Dan. So helpful. Thank you.
We need that sound effect on deck of the girl going, wow. Yep.
Eventually we will have that.
Yeah. I've always I haven't really had a reason to get one until maybe, recently now. But I've always wanted to get a stream deck. It's like the programmable thing from Elgato. You put different buttons in, and I think that's one of the things you can do. You can add sound effects. You can add like a button that changes scenes in OBS, all that kind of fun stuff.
Fun fact, this purpley mountain thing that you find, it is right next to what is the exact opposite, which is some kind of brown, dead, decaying place. It is just...
Wait, I don't see you anymore on my mini map.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know if it's because I'm far away or high up or both. But yes.
What? Like what?
I'm probably gonna die by breaking my knees on the way down. I
There's a
just.
map. Oh, there you are. I can see you.
Oh, this is. Oh, no, no. Okay.
Oh no. It is. This is a pretty fun mod.
It is.
Yeah.
You talking about like
I
Terra Lift?
these- Yeah. This random. You know.
Yes. I too love the random static.
This is what anxiety sounds like, kids.
Fair. That's fair. Gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get down by breaking leaves and hope that I'm not too high up that I'm just gonna break my knees instead.
I can't
good
believe
vines.
you play with auto jump on. That's so weird to me.
You said that so snobbish. I can't believe you play with auto jump on. Okay, Dan.
I was trying to like filter all of the snob out as I said it, but I guess it's just really in there.
Tell me how you really feel, Dan.
Really stuck up in there. Look, man, I'm out here trying to stream with you, and
Oh gosh.
I don't know, man. You've been playing Minecraft for a long time, and I just kind of thought like the reason that I don't play with auto jump on is because I've been playing it for like over a decade, and I've started playing before it was a thing, and it just throws me off now. So I just kind of thought like all the veterans, all the OGs, you know, I thought we all had this understanding that auto jump, you turn it off first thing.
We have an understanding, okay? I do not auto jump, okay? Oh gosh, I've got to find something. I'm down to 2 health, and my hearts are shaking in their
Ooh.
boots.
Neat.
Oh yeah,
You didn't slay any animals?
and no, and I can't find you either. So I'm alone in a purple
Yeah.
forest with very little health.
I'm pretty far.
I don't even know where
Pretty
you
far
went.
from you.
God.
Out.
Ah.
Out for some milk.
I'll
be
find
back,
you.
I promise.
Okay. What the heck is that block? Oh.
It's friggin' nighttime again. We need to find some.
Yes.
Hey, you should change if you want to. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but if you
Okay.
want to, you should change there's a game rule. It's player. I think it's what is it called? Player sleep percentage.
Yes.
Sleep vote percentage.
I have it set to 50-50. So if you sleep,
Okay.
it will, or I sleep, it will become
Nice.
daytime.
Yeah.
Yes. But first,
good.
that requires us finding sheep.
It does, and that's what I'm looking for.
I'm looking.
Because that'll definitely help.
I'm not
if we
just looking
can-
for that. I'm looking for anything that I can snack on, and I am not finding it.
anything I can snack on.
I can't eat. What's that sound? I heard water
can't
move.
eat-
Oh, it's a spider.
can't eat
Oh,
the
it's a
sound.
zombie. Oh God. And if a skeleton shows up, I'm screwed. Oh. Oh, it's magic! You know!
I did find some more iron, so we can make you a shield once you, let's be honest, once you die and come back.
Oh god, wow! Zero
this
confidence!
Well, it's not. No, it's not that. It's mostly. It's more the fact that like at this point, it's gonna take so much food to get you back up to full health that I feel like it's actually more. It makes more sense to just die and respawn.
I've resorted to eating spider flesh. Yeah, that's a thing. Zombie flesh.
Zombert flesh.
Yep. It's that bad.
What does it do to you again? I haven't.
It makes me sick, so I lose saturation faster.
Oh, but like it still gives you health.
Yeah, it does.
Just makes you hungry faster.
Spider, I don't want to deal with you. If you can just stay unaware of me, that'd be nice. Thank you.
Oh, that's a creeper up there.
Oh,
that's
nice.
not what I want.
You're a chicken.
I see some iron though. I'm gonna get in there. You're a chicken.
Come, you're gonna be my meal.
God. There's a skeleton. Snuck up behind me.
I feel that. I'm gonna use my sword to cook this chicken.
What?
My wooden sword, for context.
Oh. Yeah. That's the only good thing that... I honestly don't even make swords anymore. I just use axes.
I
Takes up
mean,
less inventory space. You do a lot of damage. You just have to like time it.
that's what I get told.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Come
like
here,
it.
salmon.
It makes me feel nice. Do
Salmon
we have
hit.
an understanding?
Okay.
Oh, I see you! Look at you!
Wait, where?
I'm up on the mountain to the north.
Oh, there you are. I see you jumping up there. I'm coming. I'm trying to survive by eating salmon straight from the lake or the river.
Oh yeah, I forgot about salmon. We need to kill some spiders, make some fishing rods,
Yes.
and survive,
Oh God.
thrive. Where are the spiders?
Spider is coming to me. Don't worry. The zombies have.
There's like five skeletons. I don't need any skeletons.
They are sinking to the very bottom.
I need spadooders.
I got one. It's coming to me in the water.
There is a cow.
There we go.
That can...
That's one zombie.
don't know why-
I'm so excited to kill zombie, but then I remember there is no leveling mod, so it's just regularly killing zombie. The vestigials. If the right word is vestigials, I think it is, of the fun of killing things is still there.
The vestigial. I don't. Maybe that's the right word. It's a big word.
It's a word describing the remains. Though that's what I'm thinking of, at least. I'm cooking this fish. I see a skeleton. I hope it doesn't notice me. Don't notice me. I don't want to be noticed as skeleton pie.
Skelepi, please.
Don't notice
Don't
me.
notice. Ah, this is a okay. It's just a zombie. There's nothing to be afraid of. I don't know why you freaked out just now.
I don't know either. I'm still wondering that myself.
All right, here we go. Sheep. Ooh, let's go, girl. I sheared a sheep and it gave me 3 right off the bat.
Oh, you're over here now, down off the mountain. Here I come.
Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a sleeping bag.
Oh, let's go. Nighttime, go away. Ah, and such a beautiful morning.
It's true.
This is another
And the
nice
sheep
spot.
has this.
Oh, hey!
Yep. Oh wait. Okay. I got 2 more. Here you go.
Ooh, thank you.
Once he eats again, we'll get our last one, and we'll both have sleeping bags or beds or whatever you want. You do whatever you want with it. I don't care.
So, what do you think you're looking for in terms of a good place to put down roots?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I've just been kind of wandering and taking in the sights so far. I did. Here's the last one. I did really like. There was a section. I should have marked it. There was a section back there. It was like between 2 mountains, and the ground was covered in calcite, and it was just like a cool, fun time.
Fun times.
Yeah, it was a cool fun time. Fun times.
Was it?
Here's an apple. You want an apple?
Oh, sure. Yes, that would be great.
And there's a cow over there that is really begging not to be alive anymore. Get it?
Rip cow.
Yeah, I ripped his flesh off and took the meat from inside. Delicious.
Ripped him a new.
Brandon's like, I feel anxiety.
No! No! I mean, maybe yes, because I want to say other things so bad, but I also don't at the same time, and I'm just stuck in the uncomfortableness between those two places.
Yeah, I mean, what I said was over the top, excessive.
Yeah, but I wanted to go even further, I mean, so...
Well, what's stopping you, man? Let's kill all these dang salmon.
Ooh, look
We
at
got
the god rays in the water. Hello.
I know this has become my new favorite shader.
Oh, beautiful. I could spend enough time under here to die of suffocation.
I was using BSL. Interesting.
Yeah, I know, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. I want to die.
I want to suffocate under the water.
I want to kill myself.
Are you okay? Let's talk about anxiety.
I feel anxious listening to you. I was using BSL shaders for the longest time, and they're super nice still. But there's something about this it feels so Minecrafty, and I love it. All right, give me that. I am already sort of out of space. I don't need these saplings.
Oh, Lord.
So get those out of there.
That's something I should add. I need to add a backpack mod that we gotta have a little extra storage if we're traveling around.
You know, I thought about suggesting that as an addition when we were looking at mods yesterday, because man, inventory management is
Yes.
it's rough now that there's so many blocks in Minecraft.
Oh, but that does remind me, there is the ability I do have the mod that allows me to change the quantity of items stacked. So that is a thing.
Yeah, you should increase that to like 1,000.
I don't know how to do that though. Is that in mods or?
Okay. Well, are you running a server, or are you running it directly?
I'm running it through the server, obviously, but I don't know.
Okay, so you're not running it from the game client.
No.
I think you do. Oh, there's more wool here.
Oh, you mean no? I am running it off my computer.
Yeah, I think if you do. Can you just can you opt me? 'Cause I promise I won't abuse it. But I don't remember. I would have to like search through the commands. So it's just commands. It might be like /stacker. No. Let's see. Dang, what is it? Stacker.
Oh God, this place is so beautiful.
So you're running a server through like the server jar, right? Not through Minecraft and like opening it to LAN and
Yeah,
stuff
no,
like
not that.
Okay, so it might have to restart. If you go to the config folder, there should be a thing for stacker. And that would be how you'd change the stack size, and then we'd have to restart.
Okay, well then that will be something I'll do next time.
It might be worth it for the moment though, because we're gonna hit those limits pretty soon
Well,
on wood and such.
well,
Is this decision giving you anxiety?
yes.
Oh no! It started as a joke, but now it's real.
It's real. I want to wait until next stream.
All right. We'll figure it out. Where did that sheep go?
This way.
Why is that so deep? Look at this. Come look at this. It's just this deep little
Bye.
little thing of water. Just sink down slowly in
Just
front of you.
gone.
I found a puddle. Now I'm gonna die.
Bye.
Okay, one more wool and we can make beds too, and then we can move on. This is kind of a nice area, but I want to keep looking.
But there's better.
The allure of what could be found right around the corner.
I'm already in a boat. We're not climbing mountains this time. That was a mistake. I nearly died.
Yeah. Well, once you get like enough iron to make water buckets, it makes it easier because you can like throw down a bucket and sort of ride the waterfall down.
True.
But until then, till we get enough iron, I've been trying to get it when I see it. What is this?
Yeah,
Eat some grass, you sheep! I need your wools!
Eat faster! Yeah, no, I saw several little deposits of iron I wanted to mine, but they were just out of reach, and I was just like, dang it. Well, not if I wanted to make the place look ugly by building out wooden planks to that area, but there is something within me that prevents me from wanting to do that. It has to look beautiful, otherwise it's beautiful or bust.
Jeez. Well, but if it's not like an area we're gonna settle in, I don't know. I haven't been worrying about it.
But then
Sorry,
it's still
but,
there, Dan!
Yeah, in the world somewhere.
And it's just like having multiple tabs up on Google Chrome, Dan! It's just there!
What's wrong with that? I always keep tabs open. Wait, hold on. Do you like close out all your tabs every time?
I close out any tab I'm not actively using, yes.
Well, I mean, I try to do that, but a lot of times, I'm like, sort of like, well, I'm not done with that tab, but I'm not using it.
Well, I mean, yeah, if I'm not using something, but I'm gonna use it later, I might keep it up, but like, otherwise, yeah.
I've had tabs open for like 6 months, before.
Wow!
Because it's just like, this is not content! Sheep, eat some grass! Come on! Okay, maybe we should just make one bed and that's fine. Is that gonna be fine?
That's fine. Is this sheep making you anxious?
A little bit, jeez. Here we go. Alright, so, we've already been that way.
Oh, we have? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we should go the other way.
Alright,
and see what happens.
I'm going this way then. Alright.
Look at my friggin' cape, it's going wild.
I have to, hold on.
You gotta F5 it.
Oh yeah, it is. It's so strange when you press F5 again, you're looking into your own eyes and just like, what am I looking at? I feel like I'm looking at myself directly.
I really want to know what that block is that I can't mine. I guess I actually do have enough iron to make a...
Furthermore, what are those blocks?
What are those?
Exactly! I don't even have the mod that allows you to figure out what you're looking at. I need to have that installed too. It was a mistake not putting it in there, because I'm looking at this, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
It's Viridium.
Viridium? What the heck is that used for?
I don't know, but I'm getting it.
Viridium.
And... it kind of looks like a turtle shell, which is cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe when I build my dream turtle house.
Oh gosh, I think this is is it steep? Is it?
Not that deep.
Oh yeah, never mind. But it does go somewhere. Well, it looks like it goes somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, it drops into a cave.
Let's see.
Of some sort. It doesn't look like a big cave, but some sort of cave.
I don't know. I mean, iron.
Oh.
Oh, good. It was a 1.
Oh, perfect.
That's just what we want. This is the end of the cave here. More iron.
All this andesite though is going to be necessary for the future, so I'm going to put down a marker to remind me to return here.
What andesite?
Yeah.
There's no R in andesite.
Oh, I'm sorry, andesite. I didn't. I inserted that there myself.
No, it's funny because it's surprising a little bit. There's a YouTuber I watched, Iskal, and he is Swedish, I think, and because of his, I thought it was because of his accent, but he always says andesite.
That's how I've always known it. I've always seen an R in there, even if it doesn't exist.
Oh, there is more cave over here. Do we want to try to find like iron and stuff? Kind of
save that. Okay, now I can return here.
That's probably a good idea. Let me do the same thing. Save the waypoint.
Oh man, we're gonna need this andesite is gonna be very necessary for us to make a lot of the create mod structures.
How do I add a waypoint?
You press J and then you go to the little diamond that says waypoints on the bottom left hand. It is pretty. It's very pretty, Austin. Hello.
Come on, YouTube, show me the chat.
It just might be taking a second for you to find it, I guess.
No, it just keeps stopping to refresh. Anyway.
Making me
What do
upset.
Yeah, it is. What's pretty? The caves?
The caves,
turtle
probably.
shells? Wow, 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 wow. Look at all this. Look at all this lava. What are we gonna do? We go swim in it?
No.
I dare you.
Oh no!
You are giving me
Anxiety! Oh.
Anxiety can be sneaky. Sometimes you're playing a game, and there it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Speaking of which, like, there's times that I know that I'm anxious because there are like, okay, so there's games that I'm like, yeah, normally I'm like, that would be fun to play. Or, you know, there's moments where I'm just like, oh, you know, I want to play some video games. And I know if I'm anxious, typically by if like I don't have any desire to play anything. You know what I mean? Like if I just feel like nothing's fun, and I guess it goes beyond just video games. Like any hobbies that I have, if they all of a sudden all of them sound boring or whatever, like not interesting, I'm probably feeling some anxiety. It's a lot of times how it shows up for me. Like I lose interest in stuff.
that's fair.
There's more cave this way. I broke through.
I'm hearing a skeleton die somewhere.
Yeah, here. Take an iron thing. Make yourself a shield, so that you're not just at the whims of the skeleton.
So it's good to note, Austin. There must have been a bit of a discrepancy. It's starting to shorten now because the rate at which you're responding is pretty fast now to when we actually say something. Let me just double check and make sure stream health. No, it still says it's just healthy, so I don't have to worry about that at least. But yeah, I guess maybe there was just a delay for a period of time, and now it's just starting to stabilize. Either way. Austin says same about the anxious anxious to game. Too anxious to game is real. Hello. Gosh, I can read.
Which is like, it's annoying because, okay, I know, I think there are other people that have talked about like gaming is an escape for them, but a lot of times it's not for me because if I'm feeling too anxious, like it's not really a good distraction for me. Typically if I actually like, if I'm like looking for a distraction, a lot of times I'll have to go to like Netflix or something, like, I don't know, just like watching content, because I don't know, for some reason, and even that sometimes doesn't really do it. Now the thing is, like, it used to, when I was less self-aware, I guess, I used to be able to really zone out and just, you know what I mean? Like, use things to distract myself from feeling things.
Yeah. I don't think I can say that like well, no. To be fair, it just really depends, because I feel like it depends on the type of anxiety now. Like, I have used gaming to distract myself from anxiety, and it can be effective, but it depends on what I'm being anxious over. Like, at least for me. So, like, if I am anxious about the condition of a friendship and it's something relatively immediate, then it's hard for me to play a game and distract myself because I'm thinking about having that conversation to fix the relationship. And that has a more immediate priority in my head. But if I am anxious about work or something that's didn't feel as pressing, then I could distract myself with a video game. But I can definitely say, though, that anxiety often does reduce the enjoyment I have or the motivation to play a video game, because it feels like I've already played this, there's nothing new that I can get out of this or whatever. And I don't know. I don't want to play because I'm anxious.
Yeah, so as you were talking, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, maybe, like I said, I'm kind of new to even recognizing what anxiety looks like for me, because I didn't realize that I faced it in life until kind of recently. So, I mean, it could be that there are levels of anxiety that, for me too, that it doesn't like necessarily, like I can use things, hobbies, video games to distract myself. And then it could be that, and maybe I'm just not like, I don't know, good enough at recognizing it to know when I'm feeling that level of anxiety versus, because a lot of times it takes a lot of anxiety before I realize, oh, I'm feeling anxious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it can. And
For
I
me, it
understand what you're
does.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah.
and for me, I recognize that I'm feeling anxious, but then I don't think to do something about it because I'm in the process of trying to figure something out. So I let the anxiety sit without realizing that it's not actually helping me. So even though I know I feel anxious and I know the anxiety is there, I still let that crap sit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, if I can just figure out the problem, then it will go away entirely and we're good. But I don't need the anxiety to figure out the problem, a solution to the problem.
Right. And yeah, but like it's sometimes it's sneaky. It like anxiety can kind of lie to you in a way where it makes it seem like you could use the anxiety as a motivator to fix the problem, but a lot of times it ends up, at least for me, it just ends up making it worse and worse. Hey,
What?
I figured out what that stuff is. That greenish white, it's zinc.
Oh, okay.
I have an iron pickaxe now, so I'm gathering it up. I think it's create mod materials.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Zinc.
I
Yeah.
think Create Mod is the only real mod in here that actually is going to add new blocks.
New ore.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Austin is saying when I'm like pacing back and forth, levels of stress I know I can't game either. Yeah, or you can't get into it because your mind won't focus or like become present in what you're doing.
Yeah, that level of anxiety is hard.
Yeah. I've felt a level of anxiety where I can't focus plenty of times.
Yeah.
It's not fun. And then what doesn't help also, and for me, if I'm that level of anxious, anything that someone tries to do to help, besides like be comforting or whatever, well, I mean, even then, it can be just not helpful. Like, so if someone were, like, for instance, going back to this forever experience that I keep bringing up all the time, having a cyst removed from my neck, okay? I am anxious because I can feel someone tugging on my neck, removing this thing. And the nurse is trying to talk to me, and it's not helpful. I'm literally fainting in the process of her talking to me, and the minute she stopped talking to me, I was fine.
Yeah.
But, like, it was just like, I'm in pain, I'm in anxious pain.
Stop.
For some reason, when someone talks more, it signals to me that I'm in trouble. And therefore...
Do you want to keep going while we talk?
And therefore, yeah, I can, as long as I'm following you, I'm not really thinking about where I'm headed, I'm good.
Sure.
As long as, like if someone's talking to me, it communicates to me something is wrong, otherwise you wouldn't be talking to me. You're trying to distract me from a worser problem. So, like...
See, yeah, I mean, that sounds like anxiety itself, the anxiety... The anxiousness telling you that, like, something is wrong and, like, grabbing at anything to reinforce its belief that something is wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and sure, but, like, even knowing that, I still, like, if I'm in that duress, like, just trying to, like, talk me out of it per se might not be effective, because it's just reinforcing that something is wrong.
So okay, so what does help when you feel anxious?
Well, so it depends on the level of anxiety. In that extreme case, just being there and telling me you're okay, but not like incessantly telling me I'm okay per se, it could be helpful.
You're
Uh,
okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're
oh
okay.
God, that makes me anxious. Right,
Yeah. Yeah,
but
that like tone, that panic in it.
right, but if it's not that level of anxiety, if it's just the regular amounts of anxiety, helping me talk through it, of what it is, like allowing me to like that's why I externally process,
Mhm.
because some things make more sense in my head than they actually do out my mouth. So once I get it out my mouth, I realize, oh wow, this is not as bad as I was thinking it to be.
Yeah. It really, I mean, it definitely helps me. And I think I think most people are this way. It really helps to externalize the thoughts, the anxious thoughts, because there's just, when it's like stuck in your head, it swirls and it builds on itself, you know? It just kind of keeps getting worse and worse because it's like it just kind of echoes. Austin said, "Real talk, Brandon."
Yeah,
I think he's talking about when you were saying like when people talk to you when you're anxious
yeah,
in that situation where it doesn't help. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the lava's burning down these leaves.
Rip.
Neato. When it's just when the anxious thoughts are all sort of contained within your own head, it's like they can swirl and grow without out of control. You know what I mean? Because it's like I don't know, maybe a good analogy for it would be like it's echoing, you know, or it's like feedback. You know if you put a mic next to a speaker, you get that feedback.
Fair. I never thought of it in that way, but that is a good real life tangible example to explain what's happening.
Right, like it's oh, there's a bed here that we can steal. That's nice.
Heck
And
yeah.
some bread. A bed and some bread. Here's all the bread.
Bed and bread.
Bed and bread. Fist. So, yeah, like when it's all stuck within your own head, it's like it just keeps looping and getting louder and looping and getting louder. But when you're able to talk to someone about it, process it, externalize it, first of all, just hearing the thoughts come out of your mouth as you're speaking to the person, to me, often like it helps me realize, okay, things are probably not as bad as I've been freaking out, you know?
Right.
And then they can reassure me, and just like a lot of times just having someone there to listen and empathize with you is very, very helpful.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The empathize. That's another thing of like obviously telling someone to not be anxious about something is not going to help. It does not help me. I don't think it helps
Yeah.
anyone, because if I could just not be anxious about it, I wouldn't be anxious about it.
Yeah. Yeah, right, exactly.
I and most people are not a masochist and prefers to be in a constant state of worry all my life.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither. It's like, it's kind of hard when you. How do I want to put this? I think there are people. I've met people. Let me just say that I've met people who really downplay how brutal anxiety can be on a person. You know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah.
People that downplay its severity, how hard it is.
That's the kind of person I'd say would be belittling.
Yes. And so it's hard for when you're in that position, when you are not really necessarily that in touch with maybe even your own sort of like internal feelings, which seems to be the case a lot with people that belittle negative feelings or any feelings. When you're in that place, it's hard to it's hard to empathize. It's hard to like know what to say other than don't be anxious, you know?
Yeah.
But like you said, it's not helpful. It's not
No,
helpful to hear that.
no. Thank you. If I was able to do that, I would have done it already. But here I am.
Reminds me of that meme on YouTube. Someone like animated something about like, man, my phone sucks. It's so slow. Why don't you just get a new one? And then like they go to the store and they put it through they go to the register and they scan it and they scan their credit card and it was like credit card denied. And then they just like make a big smiley face at the person who originally suggested just get a new phone. That's what it's like. I don't know. If you have seen the meme, this would be really funny.
Yep. Oh no, it's funny in and of itself.
It's just like, don't be anxious. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Beep. Oh, I'm still anxious. Yeah. I'm picking up pumpkins now. Do we need pumpkins?
Hot
No.
shrubland. That's what this thing is. Hot shrubland in your area.
Oh, single hot shrubland. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think I want to live in the hot. I mean, it's cool and all, but I think
It's cool.
But it's
no.
No, yeah. I am picking up these pumpkins though.
I don't know, Brandon. You may just have to like reel me in and say this is where we're gonna build, because
oh, don't worry.
I've got that like adventurous like ooh, let's just keep seeing what's out there, you know.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I'll keep that in mind, and if I find something that's just like this is it, I'll just tell you like we're
This is
done.
the one.
Exploration is over. We put down roots here. We'll explore after we put down roots.
Yeah.
I got you.
Stop it.
I really loved where we were, but I'm sure maybe we can find something better.
I mean, the spawn was really cool. And
yeah.
I think it would be very cool too. The only thing I might not, I'm not sure about with that spawn is, trying to find caves in that area might be difficult.
Fair.
But maybe we just, I don't know, maybe we just build a railway to the caves or something.
Oh, I jumped into your boat and left my own boat back where, a rip.
I have my boat.
Well, I know, but I left my own boat back there, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Rip boat.
It's okay. I've left boats. I've left a boat at least.
Also, once
already.
again, I have no idea where you
I'm in the arid highlands.
Oh, wait.
Which
I think I know where that is.
Which is directly south of you, pretty much directly south.
I'm on it. Let's go.
Interesting. They don't really seem like highlands. They seem like flattish or hilly lands.
Arid, flattish lands. That's good.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we're almost at water level too, actually, so it's not that high.
I know. That's why I said like I don't think so, man.
I don't believe you understand what highland is.
I think this biome is based on Australia. That's what it feels like.
Maybe, yeah.
The terrain, the topography.
Such a beautiful sunset.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But unfortunately, we will have to skip it.
Goodbye, sunset. Where are you? I'm gonna find you. Definitely lots of flat land to build off of.
Yeah. Ooh, what is that? Okay, it's just another. This is such interesting terrain. Brandon, what the heck, Brandon?
What? What did I do?
I don't know. It's just okay. I stand by what I said before about how some mods that change Minecraft, like they change it too much. Either that or another thing that I don't like is mods where they add new blocks, but the blocks like the textures just looks bad and it looks like really out of place.
Sure.
I don't like that. I guess maybe the reason I like this terrain altering mod is because it's using all the same blocks or almost all the same blocks as normal Minecraft.
Yep.
It's just that they're like different color palettes, different combinations because to make the different biomes and stuff.
That's why I chose it. I figured you like it because it's not changing. It's like Biomes of
Yeah.
Plenty adds new blocks into the game. This just reorganizes them and makes new biomes based off of that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I might. I don't know. I don't know if I've even played Biomes of Plenty actually.
It's pretty good. I like it. I like it combined with the dynamic trees mod, because you can come up with some really crazy stuff. Now, this
Yeah.
is also beautiful. Even though it's not mountainous, it just feels homey. Maybe it's because I'm from Florida.
The only thing that I don't like about this mod is the fact that there are so many stinking jungle biomes. They're freaking everywhere.
Well, that's not because the mod. That is because I think it's just logically like if you get a hot biome, you're gonna find more hot biomes until eventually you find a cooler one, and then you're gonna find cooler ones.
Oh, so we'd have to travel like a long distance.
Right, before we start finding colder ones. Yes.
Okay, so I'm looking at the map. You're at the place now that I was like, I think this is based on Australia.
Okay.
Seems
Oh,
like
there
it to
you
me.
are. Okay, now I can see you on the journey map. I now know where you're headed. I'm like, I hope I am going in the right direction because I cannot tell.
I've just been going south, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
trying to get past these
Oh.
this jungle.
Oh my god, this is oh.
Oh shoot. Okay, I'm looking at the stream now. I did not see that. That's super cool.
Oh.
Maybe I turn around.
I like
that-
this, Dan. The meter is going off.
I do like it too. I missed that. I just glanced over at the stream and looked at you. I'm screen cheating, but I like what I see.
And then we got this whole area, and then we have this jungle biome to collect wood from, so we don't have to. We have like I think I found the first, and I didn't have to be the permanent place, but the first place to set roots down into.
Okay.
And you can
I'm
easy
almost there.
access into the cave too. Like right there, there's a cave. You just get right. Well, I mean, we have to create like a. We
This
could
is so interesting.
freaking Dan. We can make
Friggin', what the heck?
we can make one of those lifting
This
things.
is so cool.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the open elevator thing. And just,
yeah. Like a now I just had it. I lost the word. What is it called? A service elevator?
That sounds mine shaft elevator. I don't know.
Yeah, both of those. Yes. 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 All right, sounds good. Let's so I guess we got to start by you know what I kind of want to do though?
What?
I kind of want to I want us to make our own houses, okay?
Okay.
Great.
Okay, Dan.
Hey, did you install that bridge mod, Macaw's Bridges?
Oh no, that'll be for next time.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I have like 5 mods I need to put in here for next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, where to build? I'm looking around. I gotta find the magic spot. So yeah, recognizing anxiety, signs you could be anxious. That might be a good thing to think about.
Signs, yeah. Well, I talked about some of the signs that I've recognized with myself. If I feel like nothing that I think to do when I have free time, nothing sounds fun, that could be a sign of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Another one is some like physical symptoms. If I'm having like stomach pains, things like that, it could be a sign of anxiety for me.
My anxiety tends to be around my chest and throat. Physically.
Yeah. Tight shoulders, tight neck. That could be another sign.
Yeah, that could be one. Also, a good sign that you could be anxious is if there are unhealthy tendencies that you have you recognize, and they're becoming much more difficult to resist. So
Yeah.
I've talked about this often in Thought Raid, but like mine is porn, and anxiety is a trigger for porn if I'm not paying
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, it is. It is for me too.
Yeah, and being aware of like suddenly like my normal resistance towards this is just evaporating is a good sign. I might be anxious about something. Um, and I know that like trying to think here.
Go ahead. I won't stop you.
Okay, thank you. I had a thought and it briefly hit me and then it disappeared.
You said that if unhealthy tendencies, not being able to or falling, falling into unhealthy tendencies could be a sign that you're feeling anxious.
Yes. So yeah, recognizing. So yeah, if I'm suddenly feeling tempted, that is one thing. I don't know. I had this more palpable thought that hit right as I was thinking about rejection. But rejection, it doesn't like rejection does cause anxiety though. I guess okay. So maybe that's where I can go with this because I was like, why am I thinking about this and where am I trying to go with it? I feel like it is important to like not downplay the severity of something or the lack of severity or whatever that you're going through if you're starting to feel feel anxious or whatever because like for instance like when I'm rejected I could downplay that and figure like well I've been rejected before, it's not that big of a deal, I'll power through it. But being rejected by people does generate anxiety, and rejection is also another trigger for me too. And rejection is going to hurt no matter who you are, unless you're just a natural born psychopath in the most literal sense. But I mean the literal sense where you just don't really feel those kind of emotions. But if you're not, that's going to cause anxiety, and it's okay to recognize I think it could be a tendency that, like, if you've been through something that you feel like you shouldn't feel a certain way, it's good to remove the shouldn't from the equation, and you're going to feel that way. Because, like, if you shouldn't an emotion, then it's going to be that much harder to actually recognize that it's there until it builds up to an unhealthy level.
Yeah, I think actually shouldn't-ing an emotion could lead to anxiety. It's a thing that can lead to anxiety.
Oh, that's good. That's true.
You're kind of like trying to stuff something. That's what it is, really. It's stuffing. It's denial. It's those things. Trying to stuff it or be in denial about what you feel because it shouldn't affect me so much. It's something that really could cause you a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like
not feeling your feelings.
Yeah. So you like feeling a feeling you're uncomfortable with does generate anxiety. That's true.
I mean that feeling what you're saying, feeling a feeling that you're uncomfortable with would generate anxiety.
Right. Yes. Like for instance, when I feel needy, I feel anxious because I have associated neediness with rejection. And so I try to squash that feeling so that way I don't hurt or the relationship, but then that didn't actually take care of the situation. So, it didn't actually benefit me in the long term to like pretend that feeling isn't there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, even like, okay, despite the fact that I know that I can't stuff my feelings, that's not good for me, despite that, it still does give me anxiety to think about, okay, well, I have to face it, I have to talk to someone, that actually in and of itself, starting to open up about it can make me feel anxious. So it's like with anxiety, you got to know when anxiety is when the anxiety is a like a natural sort of trigger that like you need to pull back from this situation, because sometimes that's what it can be. If someone is being manipulative, you probably will feel
True.
anxiety, and yeah, it can be a warning for that. But there's a difference between that and those moments where anxiety just comes up because, oh, this feeling is uncomfortable and I don't want to feel it, but
True.
you need to.
Yeah, I have a friend who associates me trying to help him through something as me manipulating him, and he's got that crossed. Like, and it's just me. Like, he'll say, "Oh, I'm fine." I'm like, "You're not fine," you know. And I can't pretend that you're not fine. But I'm not saying like I'm not sitting there like hovering over his shoulder, like, "You're not fine. You're not fine. You're not fine." Like, I'm just like he will come to me. I'm not asking for this. He'll come to me and he'll say he's fine or whatever. I'm like, I mean, symptoms are not there of a person who's fine. And he's kind of interpreted that, and it's so for him I think for him to feel anything less than happy is an unsafe feeling for him because of other things that he's dealt with. And so that probably for him is a source of anxiety.
Yeah, I mean that sucks. I get it, you know, to an extent, because I have actually been there before myself. You know, there was points in my growing up with my family that I just felt like I had to, like everyone else, it seemed like in the family was going through stuff, and I felt like I needed to hold it together so I wouldn't cause any more problems. You know, I didn't want to be the source of any extra problems and grief. So feeling anything other than happiness was not really an option, and it felt, like you said, unsafe.
Yeah.
And that includes anxiety, and that's probably, you know, a big part of why I didn't recognize it until much later in life.
Oh, it must be raining. Except we're in a dry land, so it can't rain, but all of a sudden it just got dark.
It's a foggy time.
Foggy time.
I'm okay with living in a place where it never rains. Minecraft rain is mid.
Mid. Oof.
I said it.
You heard it here, folks.
Get on it, Mojang.
I wonder if this mod automatically replants the trees you fell, because...
It does.
Okay, because I was like, I did not plant that, and there it is. Interesting. Yep. So I know what I want to do, but I'm trying to think of how I want my house to look, because I'm wanting to do something a little bit different. And
what are you thinking?
I want to do a Savannah-style house and utilize the acacia wood that exists here. But I don't want it to be just straight orange, because, I don't know. I'm not a fan of orange wood. Ooh, now that's a nice mix. What is that? Stone and stripped acacia logs. Okay. Maybe something like that. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to make just straight up orange wood by itself look good.
I know, it's just unnatural to me.
Yep. I thought I had my spot picked out, but it's right next to this. There's jungle everywhere, and it's right next to the jungle. That's not... Jungle... I don't know. I think jungle is probably my least favorite, like, biome in Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. It's one of my favorites. Right next to mountainous terrains and valleys with mountainous terrains.
I definitely like both of those. Both of those might be like my favorites. Where the heck yeah, I don't know, man. I thought I had my spot picked out. Maybe it's here though. It's hard to tell because it's friggin' raining. Wonder if it'll let me sleep through this.
It's friggin' air quotes raining.
Right, like it's foggy.
I feel the rain. I checked, and the calendar, it says I don't actually hold one. You can look at the recipe for it, and it says it's spring, and there are 21 days left till summer. Which, granted, I don't know what spring, summer, or winter, or any of that's going to look like in a place like this, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's there.
I wonder if these mods are like compatible with each other.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Okay.
What I don't know is if the leaves will change any sort of colors because this is a hot biome. It might not.
That's kind of what I was saying. Like, I don't know. Since these are custom biomes, will the seasons affect custom biomes?
It has been my experience that they do.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I don't know if it's set to change the color of things in a place that's supposed to have a consistent temperature.
All right. I think this is where I want to be, and I think I want to do like a treehouse ish, or not. Maybe not treehouse, but like a house up on stilts.
That's kind of what I'm going for, except I found this one design where it's got a basement, well, an above ground basement, and then you have this upper section.
Hold on. What? An above ground basement?
Okay, hear
That's
me
an
out.
Oxymoron.
Hear me out, all right? So it's I guess it's not technically a basement because it's not technically underground, but it's got that same vibes of a basement where it's just like, you know how the basement usually is like more, I don't know.
It's got the same vibes as a basement because mom brings you pizza rolls.
Yeah, and the
You just said yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you know how that happens in Minecraft.
yeah.
Yeah.
But more specifically, it's like the bottom of it is stone, and then the top part of it's wood. So I don't know, it just kind of gives that differentiating feel. Because I lived in a house, you've seen the house, it was off of Robin Hood Road, and that's, like, we had a downstairs basement, but it was exposed, like, it wasn't completely covered in dirt.
It was like halfway exposed.
Right, halfway exposed.
Yeah.
So it felt like it was, you know, it got that same feel as that, even though it's all exposed in this case, but whatever. It works. I'm gonna come down here and hope to God that I don't break a leg. Let's see, where do I want to mine? Where do I want to mine down here? Do I want to mine the quarry, or do I want to go into the mine to mine the mine?
What?
You heard me. Do I want to go into the quarry, or want to mine the mine?
Mine the mine. Brandon, are you okay? Mine the mine. I'm just gonna clear out some of this stuff. I'm gonna clear out the land. I'm going back to not quite my original spot. The only thing that I'm not too crazy about with this biome is the fact that there's this constant howling wind.
Oh, interesting.
You don't hear that? That's part of the immersive sounds or whatever.
Well, I hear the wind, but I don't know. It was a white noise for me, so I wasn't really thinking about it in a way that was irritating.
I mean, it's a little. It's not the most irritating, and hopefully this mod will make it so that if you go indoors, that won't.
Probably.
The sound.
I think so.
Let's try. I'm just gonna make a little dirt hut and see what happens.
In my dirt hut. I don't know how to continue that one. It was good.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, it does block the wind, so it'll feel nice and cozy indoors.
I was going with the theme of On My Pontoon, but I couldn't figure out new alternative lyrics for this.
I don't know that song.
On the pontoon, making waves and catching rays up on the roof. I don't know. It's some woman sang it. I don't remember her name or the name of the song, other than maybe it's just pontoon. Oh Lord! I about fell and again hurt myself.
Oh, good Lord!
Good Lord!
Sleep time.
Keep that moon away from me. I don't want it.
So when you build, do you usually look up inspiration builds and copy?
That is what I've been doing now, yes. I didn't used to do that. I would see a picture, get inspired, and then be stuck on that for the next 3 years. But now... now I have been looking up new ideas to add to my repertoire.
So real.
I mean...
Oh boy. Yeah. No, I used to like refuse to look at other people's stuff because I was like, well, you know, that's ripping other designs off, that's cheating, that's whatever. But then I learned more about like creativity as a whole and the fact that literally all creativity is inspired by other creativity,
Pretty much.
which is inspired by other creativity, which is so like, yeah, you know, whatever. I will look up stuff as like a good baseline, you know.
Exactly.
Pinterest has got some pretty good inspiration stuff for Minecraft builds, you know.
Oh, good to know. I just kind of Google it.
Oh, okay.
I still, to be fair, will find something I really like and then just stay to that for a long time.
When you say like you're stuck on it, what you mean, like you keep trying to build it, or what do you mean by
No,
what do you mean by that?
I build it and I realize I build it well, and then it's like, you know.
Oh, so you keep rebuilding the same thing?
Right, because I build it well. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And I'm thinking
Yeah,
more
I
so.
do that sometimes.
I think of it more so like a specific example is through Terraria, because like I don't have to worry about dimensions as much in Terraria as I have to in Minecraft, but yeah, that's how I will generally do things. And so now I am looking at this acacia or Kea, whatever it's called, like hut-ish house with a wraparound deck. Looks kind of cool. And then I want to kind of build a farm next to it so that I can utilize the crate mod to do some farming things.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the crate mod could do like automatic farm stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like actual food farms and stuff. Yeah, it looks interesting.
Very.
I haven't really. The only time I've really even. I played around with it a little bit with you one day. I think you were just hanging out and we installed it.
Yes,
and messed around.
I remember.
Yeah. Is that the only time you've messed with it too?
No, I've had it in repeatedly in different mod packs that I've created.
Okay.
But I have not like gone too deep into figuring out how to do stuff, which I do want to do.
Yeah.
So I want to make like that shaft. I did manage to make one thing once, which was a lava smeltery. You just kind of make the conveyor belts, and then you can throw whatever you mined onto the conveyor belt, and it blows hot lava at it, and then it melts into ingot. So I did do that.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. That sounds interesting.
And I need to make this time. I think I want to make like a automatic wheat farm.
I gotta look up probably on Pinterest, look up like what other people have done with the crate mod, because I have no idea what's even possible. So I have like, I don't have much except for the fact that I know I want to do like a lift, you know. That's about all I know.
Yeah, I know. There's so much you can do that it can be overwhelming. I'm curious though. In the forged version, you can create trains. I don't know if that's in the fabric version yet.
I think I'm pretty sure all of the features are across both platforms.
Okay. Let's see. How long and big do I want this to be? Probably bigger than that. Oh crap. I forgot to make myself another axe. That would be smart. Ah! I don't have a workbench. Fix it. Okay. Okay. 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Yes. Okay. Okay. Time to look up some inspirations.
Crap, I was going to make a pickaxe and instead I made a hoe. That's not... That's not the direction! How did I get there?
How'd I make a hoe?
I was not going for a hoe.
What are hoes?
Great question. Uh... When it comes to, like, recognizing anxiety, is there other things that you can think of that we might have missed?
When it comes to recognizing it, I don't know. I think the main thing that I keep thinking about and that I've learned is that it can be so sneaky. You know, like I said, I went years without even thinking that I dealt with it, and then realized one day that it was real. Like, not only did I deal with it, I dealt with it really intensely. So from there, like, I got help. I went to counseling, I went to therapy, and that really, really, really helps. It's hard. It's really not easy. When you have anxiety, you know, going to a counselor is already kind of an anxious thing. And then add on top of that anxiety, whoo! But it's worth it though. It really has helped me to be able to recognize it, and I'm getting better and better. You know.
I'm curious, like, for me, going to a counselor is an exciting ordeal, because I know I'm probably going to be hit with some wisdom that will help me get unstuck from the thing that I have been dealing with and had no idea how to get out of. But I've known that it's something that has been a scarier thing for you, and I'm curious about that. If that's something you want to talk about.
Curious why it's scary for me. To be honest, it's not something I've thought about that much. I kind of have I thought of it like, well, you know, that's just the common experience that, like, going to therapy can be difficult and stressful and stuff like that. And I think it is for a lot of people.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't know. Are you asking me why? I guess why is it stressful?
Yeah, for you.
Well, I know that I'm gonna have to face emotions that I'm uncomfortable with. I don't like facing uncomfortable emotions. My norm is to not face them. And when I say my norm, you know, it's like it's what I grew up learning how to do, instead of not like that's what I want it to be, but that's, you know, it's just what it has become. So, it's like it's hard to unlearn that, you know, and so, like, little by little I get more and more comfortable feeling those uncomfortable emotions, and I don't get so much anxiety around feeling them. But I think that's a big part of why going to therapy makes me anxious, because it's like I know I'm gonna have to feel those things, and I don't want to.
Gotcha.
It's hard.
Okay. Yeah. I've never thought of that, because usually counseling is safe for me, because I don't know, there's this separation that I have when I'm talking to a counselor than when I'm talking to a peer. It's always been more scary to talk to a peer in my life than it is to talk to someone older than me.
Yeah.
So, like, for instance, like, the stuff that I had to face recently, that was terrifying for me to talk about. So I feel like that's where I can relate to what you're talking about, because, like, I didn't want to feel what I was feeling or think about what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I knew in that moment that I needed to, because I was also being given
Yeah.
safety and freedom to do that.
Right. And that's kind of like, I think that's a good way to like connect on how it typically feels for me in general. I think you're very comfortable as a person. You're very comfortable with your emotions, even the uncomfortable ones or the negative ones. And in general, I'm not, I'm working on being more comfortable with those emotions. It takes a lot of work though. So going to counseling, I know there's going to not only be the work of whatever I need to change, but just facing it in the first place. It's hard.
Interesting. That is a unique concept to me of having the difficulty to face specific emotions or any sort of uncomfortable emotions like on a regular basis. Like, because I've definitely, like I said, that most recent time that's where I can most closely relate to. But as you said, like, yes, I'm generally more comfortable. So that's something for me to just keep in mind when I'm working with other people, so as to be compassionate and patient.
Yeah, right. And it's not always as intense as what you experience. Sometimes it is. Not always, it's not like that on a regular basis, but
Okay.
it's definitely it's definitely in that direction. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah.
It could be rough though. Oh, that was difficult.
Yeah, I know.
God. Yeah. I felt so gross.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
When you say like feeling gross for having a certain feeling.
I think since that point though, when you say that because you've talked about that too, where you felt gross about something or another, and so now experiencing that, I think I have a better understanding, and it's definitely not fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Until the couple days ago, I didn't really relate with the feeling of disgust, and now I understand that I do actually feel it. It's not often, but I do, and it's like, wow, interesting. That's not fun either.
No, it's not. Oh man. Yeah. Emotions are sneaky. They can be very sneaky.
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to plan out how much land space I need right now for this house.
But just to reiterate it again, I think it's really important to not leave an emotion off the table of feeling it, because that's the best way to recognize whether it's anxiety or some other emotion entirely. It's good to allow and accept that you have those feelings or can have those feelings. That way, when they crop up, you can know that's what you're feeling and then be able to address it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you don't want to. Because if you try to hold things in, they'll come out some other way,
Right.
or they'll, implode on you and poison you in some way,
Yeah.
It's going to be one of the two. You're not going to come out unscathed by avoiding your feelings.
Right. Unscathed. Now all I think about is JonTron and him talking about comfort grab.
Comfort grab?
Yeah. Or comfort wipe.
This.
Comfort wipe. It was during... What the heck is that sound? Are you building something?
I'm getting rid of dirt. I'm doing some terraforming.
That is not the sounds I'm hearing.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It sounds like someone is banging on a wall or something.
It could be.
Oh, it is you! No, are you mining something?
Yeah.
Because I heard. Oh, it's just something about dirt.
I was digging up some dirt, and then now I'm mining stone.
I'm hearing that all the way on the other side of this cave.
Yeah.
And I had like, where the heck is this sound coming from? This is some advanced spooky crap that Minecraft is trying to throw in.
Advanced spooks.
Yeah. Now, be afraid of things you can't see. Great, Minecraft, thank you. And it's
Modded Minecraft.
and it's-
now with advanced spook.
right. It's not the traditional ee sound or whatever else they do. It was like, it seemed like more pressing.
Yeah.
So I thought like there was a new mob or something that just does something like that. But nope, that's you. And we were just close enough that I could hear you were working on something, but not knowing what it was you're working on.
I'm the new mob.
Oh, God.
Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Too far.
Darn it.
I don't know where I want to put this house.
I've found my spot.
Well, I found my spot. I'm trying to find the spot within the spot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got my stone. I shouldn't need any more stone, I think.
Ooh, maybe I should do like a fun tower. Yes.
Oh, it makes me think about the first Minecraft server that I hosted.
Yeah.
Back in the day when, Lord, I should not be saying this. I should not say the words back in the day. I'm too young for that.
Back in my day,
But
when
back...
Minecraft was still in beta.
Oh, God. Yeah, back in the day when Minecraft didn't even have horses.
For real. I was playing Minecraft before hunger was a mechanic.
Oh, God. That really is back in the day.
Yep.
But, anyways, right after, before horses, but after the jungle biome, somewhere in there, I loved towers, and I loved also building up in the sky for the express purpose of creating some sort of living ecosystem up there. And so I did.
Yeah.
And I remember, to make it look like I was actually like pumping life sources into the sky, I built it out of quartz, I think, and then I filled this 1x1 gap with lava and water. So it kind of looked like the tower was pumping up lava and water into the air, even though it was just kind of technically falling, it wasn't rising.
Right. That's kind of fun.
And then I built like this huge platform up there, and I still, to this day, will build stuff like that.
Yeah.
And-
I mean, like, plants on roofs are just cool.
Yeah.
They are.
And in Terraria, I do the same thing. Especially in Terraria, because when you put down grass or mud or jungle seeds or whatever, it will change the biome as it grows. Which I love.
Huh. That's interesting.
Right. So you plant,
Cool mechanic.
you put down mud, you slap down, like nothing happens, okay? And you slap down a jungle seed, and then it grows, and then the biome will change to the jungle biome, and it will just start growing its own trees and all kinds of stuff, and spawning the relevant mobs that would exist in such a biome,
Yeah.
which I love. It's so nice.
That is cool. I never really got that into Terraria. I don't know, something about missing that third dimension just didn't do it for me.
It lacks dimension.
It's true.
Rip.
Oh, that's funny.
It seems like Terraria is all one-sided.
Now I'm like down the rabbit hole of looking up inspiration.
I know. I'm like trying to find a way to combine the main thing that I'm going to build, but with different types of designs so I don't have to use as much acacia wood.
what's it called? What am I looking at?
Good question. What are you looking at?
What am I looking at? Pinterest.
Yes.
That's what it's called. I don't know why that was so hard for me. Pinterest. It's a little dry right now for the inspiration.
Gotta find deeper wells.
I guess. I would think I would think that looking up towers. Oh, wait, I could make a Firewatch tower. That would be super fun. Yeah, interesting.
New idea unlocked.
Yes.
Let's see.
So what are you doing?
I got the base for the house. Now I'm figuring out where I want to put the doors, which I think I'm going to put them here.
What were you mining before? You were just like going for general resources?
Yeah, general resources, cobblestone. I did get some iron and some copper though in the process, but yeah, otherwise general resources is what I was grabbing for.
Yeah.
And acacia wood.
All right, so I'm kind of going between like a Firewatch tower and like a castle-y tower.
That's gonna look interesting.
Well, I'm not saying I'll combine them. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do.
That was not me being sarcastic.
I know. I thought that the way I said that made it sound like I was trying to combine them, which I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were taking what I said as sarcasm. I was like, no, I'm not being sarcastic.
Nah. Okay, here we go. Here's a good one. I found the good one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah, boy. It is. Yep, it's gonna be up on stilts, and it's expandable, so that's good. And I'm sure the crate mod will make it look all nice. That's hot. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
Let's fart.
Let's fart.
Let's see.
Oh God.
It makes me think of, the voice makes me think of, Matt. He would do,
Matt McCorney?
yeah, he would do that voice for sure.
Yeah. He surely would.
Literally, he came into this, the Discord room that I was in with the boys, and, he had a voice mod at the time, so he loved voice mod. And
Yeah.
he had this one that made him sound like he was in a cave. And we were talking about this island in the roleplay called Janchima Island. And he was talking like he was like the spirit of the island in a cave. And I took that personally. And so and so I added that right into the lore.
Nice.
And so when we finally defeated a curse that was on the island stood up because it was like a golem, and the spirit of the island was like what gave it its power and everything. And so imagine a 100-mile long golem standing up.
Wow, yeah.
And the problems
That's
that
cool.
would cause, though.
Yep.
Yep. Zap! Hello!
The ways that it would destroy an ecosystem.
Oh, nice. Are you watching the movie Pirates of the Caribbean or the game Pirates of the Caribbean?
There's a game?
There is a game Pirates of the Caribbean, yes. That
Is it any good?
it preceded Sea of Thieves, and it's okay. I don't remember like loving it, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Just okay.
Yeah, yeah. There's a game. At least there was a game. I don't know if it still is, but there was a game. You'll have to look it up. Google it. It was a thing. It was a multiplayer game, I think. There might have been non-multiplayer games, but there was a definite multiplayer Pirates of the Caribbean game that existed. Fact check me. I played it for like a hot second.
How hot?
The clock was melting off of the wall.
How hot was the second?
Hot seconds in your local area. It was a second with an hourglass shape. Anyways, I thought I'd drop by and say hello. Well, hello.
Hello.
Let's see.
We're out here exploring the... Oh, it's raining.
We're out here slaving in the clouds because it's no longer sunny.
It was a nice day.
Yes, it was indeed. What Pirates of the Caribbean movie you're watching if you are still here, Zap?
Yeah, I want to know. To be honest, I really don't remember any of the games, any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies other than the first one. I don't remember what happened in any of them.
First one was great. Second one was pretty good. Third one was pretty good. Fourth one was terrible. Fifth one was pretty good again.
See, like, I've seen maybe all of them. The first one was really memorable, and the ones after that were, I don't remember not liking them, but I don't remember them at all.
I remember not liking them, but I also don't remember liking them.
It's not what I said.
I mean...
Just because it might be the truth doesn't mean you have to say it.
It's show, not tell.
Come on, Brandon. Denial. It's my sweet spot.
I'm now running into an issue where I just do not have enough acacia wood.
When's the next tournament?
The AI tournament?
Uh-huh.
It is going to be the last Saturday of the month.
Okay. Okay, so it's a little ways off.
It's going to be the last Saturday of every month, essentially.
Yeah. Zap said that he already submitted a character, so I thought maybe I was late. But Zap, you're early.
Zap is early. He is ready to go now.
He's ready to go.
He was ready to go yesterday.
Do some battles. I don't know. I don't know if I should give Bowl of Sneakers another shot or if I should try something else.
You should hang up the sneakers and try something else.
Yeah, I feel like they have potential, but creativity demands innovation or something.
Yes. Now, I'll say this one. Oh, early is always great. Thank you, Zap. That was Noah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this. Let me take a second. I need to go to the bathroom. Speaking of bowl of sneakers, I've got a bowl of other things.
You got a bowl movement?
No, fortunately not entirely. It'll be much shorter than that. But I'll be right back.
Done with it. All right.
Be entertaining for the both of us, Stan.
Okay, no pressure. Here we go. Whenever I think...
the man I know you can be.
Twice the man. I will be Brandon, and I will be Dan. There he goes. He's off into the bathroom ether. How many times a day is it normal to pee? Because I pee a lot of times in a day. I pee a lot of times in the night, too. It's kind of become a normal part of my nightly routine.
Pee on stream.
What?
Both bathrooms are occupied.
Oh, interesting.
Rip my bladder.
Pressure grows ever stronger.
It's
true, but I've got this. You don't even have to say anything else, Brandon.
Oh, how nice. I'm glad.
This is my stream now.
Talking just makes the bladder worse. Not really, but it would be funny if it did. Well, actually, it would not be funny if
when
it did.
I say bladder, you say full. Bladder.
Full. Oh. It is nice we live in a day and age where you can say that and I can respond very quickly. Like, as if, it's almost as if you're right there, like, no latency.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were going with that at first. I was like, yeah, like back in the old days when everyone was really slow. And you weren't allowed to talk about your pee.
Yeah.
All right, so we got ourselves a flat area here. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Once I have a house and a barn, I'm just gonna slowly start making a village.
Once you have a house, are you talking about real life stuff right now? Once I have my own barn.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna have a barn in real life. Probably not.
And then, from a barn to a village.
Yep.
The Brandon Brown journey.
I mean, it's not too far-fetched. I feel like if I had the ability to make a city and like mayor it or whatever, I don't know. Maybe I'd take up
mayor
that.
it.
Yeah.
Be the mayor of it.
Yes, be the mayor I knew I always could be.
Yeah, you were born to be mayor.
Mayor Brown. Oh. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'll have to like start work on this house next Friday.
We realize the ambitions of your project is too much for the time that is allotted.
It's just that I'm kind of out of creative juice. You know, it's a little late, and I'm starting to dip.
Fair enough, and I've got to go to the bathroom, so we can end here, and then as soon as the bathroom becomes free, you will never know about it because the stream won't be going.
Ha ha ha! The master plan.
Haha. All right, let's do that.
This has been a good stream. It's been nice exploring the world, talking about anxieties.
Anxieties.
Yes, I love to talk about the shiders.
It's right up there with Worcestershire sauce.
Dude, look at the sunrise! Ah, and look at how it like reflects off the grass. So it's I like it. Anyway.
It is beautiful. Yes, I'm gonna take a second, and I'm going to make everything except for the what's in front of me disappear. Can't see my hands. Can't see my whatever else. Just the sunrise.
Can't see my hands, can't see my ambitions. Nothing but sunrise.
Nothing but sunrise and a beautiful music of Minecraft playing softly in the background at the perfect time. Alright, enough of that.
I'm done with this.
I'm done with this. My bladder grows ever stronger. And
ever fuller.
Ever fuller. That's probably a better way of putting it, yes. Well, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed the stream, make sure to like it and hit the subscribe button as well as that bell so you know when we go live again, which will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. where I'll be having me and Noah probably playing some Overwatch. You'll definitely want to be there for that because they have another event going on and we will be grinding for those new skins. So join us for that. It'll be a blast. But that said, I want to thank you guys for watching. We broadcast every week on Monday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be live again tomorrow at 7. You don't want to miss it. Thank you guys for joining. You have a good night.
I can see far away from where I've been. He says I see a potential. I see a potential in my eyes. I see a potential. I never lost sight of the reason why you're alive. You're alive. You're alive. We sing Jesus, you're alive.